Hey, you guys, it's Shantae. It's Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicarns. I had a shower. I'm fresh and I'm clean. I'm fresh and I'm clean. Ain't nobody don't pass me. I'm gonna turn this heat off. I'm just so fresh, so fresh and so clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I'm just so fresh and so clean. Dun, 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 dun. Let me fix this. So it looks like I have symmetrical tits. So there we go. Let's get to the point. Gonna roll another joint. Gonna head on down the road. So I got to go. You don't know how it feels to be me. Okay, y'all, today I'm just going over the Enneagram test. Enneagram meanings and type description. Okay, the Enneagram Institute. So you guys can look this up. Enneagram is ENNEAGRAM. And what I found out was sometimes you just gotta take the test. So I am a 8, and I just love being an 8. I'm sorry, y'all. I love being 8. It's not, and it's beyond my Enneagram. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like, for me, I like being the figure 8. It's my shape, baby. It's my shape. My shape is an 8, baby. My shape is an 8, daddy. Daddy, the shape is an 8. I ain't even had to try, baby. I got these bitches out here with waist trainers. Hope you understand what I'm saying. I was born like that. My mama was too. My mama had even though my mama was a big woman, she had like a shape for real. So that they was like jealous of her in high school, y'all. So a lot of this stuff, some of this stuff, these women after my mom, all these like hexes and voodoo and shit, it's because they were jealous of her in high school. So some of this stuff, it's like they were jealous of my dad. Now they wanted my dad. So my mama always had a nice shape, dressed nice. And I could tell because she always stayed dressed nice. She was always fly. Because I got fly. Okay, y'all. So we're going to start with this first page. And I think I'm going to turn. Let me make sure. Is everything on? Except for, what am I missing? I got Tumblr going. Instagram. That's what it is. And she had her kids naturally, so it didn't make sense for her to gain weight like that. So y'all see what they was trying to do to me too, like make me gain the weight. I think they ended up doing that to my cousin Riri because my cousin Riri was trying to be like my mom. Like she was trying to be like me. So then therefore, hey, they tried to make her like my mama. So the last time I saw a picture of Riri, she was big, man. Because I got fly. Y'all, and I'm talking about at my biggest weight. When I started, that's why I always tell y'all, like, I know we talked about doses yesterday, but at my highest weight, that's when I found out it does not matter what you do. If you're a big girl, you will lose the weight. It's like that's why they got that one gym where you can just like go around and do the exercises in a circle. It's like that's not for skinny people. Like, don't be no skinny ass person talking about you got anorexia or bulimia. Like, don't have anorexia or bulimia and then go in there. Like, if you got anorexia or bulimia and you a heavier person, because some people don't think people have eating disorders when they heavy too. I don't eat a lot, and I've always been like a thick girl. And so then I have friends, they eat a lot and they small. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta look at your friends too. So stop believing the myths because you gotta look at what you see. And what you see is what you get. That's it. Wizzy wig. Okay. So one thing about it is if you a heavier girl, you want to lose weight, all you gotta do is get some movement into your because your body already has enough weight to carry or to burn calories. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So what you're doing is you putting that movement into your muscle memory. So once you get the movement into your muscle memory for 21 days, you see what I'm saying? For 21 days. You got to do that for 21 days. I don't care if it's 45 minutes. I don't care if it's 30 minutes. Just like keep yourself moving. And dancing is probably one of the easiest ways to do it because dancing, it'll make you like, say for instance, we doing booty yoga. You don't feel the pain for real because you like dancing. Like it's like I'm in a hip hop dance for real. So it's like dancing, any type of dance, two-stepping, it'll help you a whole lot. Like just start doing a two-step, get up and perform or something like that. Like all that stuff, it'll help you lose a lot of weight. And the singing, if you want to get up and sing and dance and all that stuff, do a little Tina Turner every once in a while. That'll help you burn calories too. Do some and eat heartbreak. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my life. When I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time. You see what I'm saying? So you just keep the movement going, and you learn how to move from head to toe. Even modeling, you can model too, because modeling for me is like I model head to toe. When I take my pictures, it's a head to toe picture. I'm talking about my toes are actually like pointed or they flexed or whatever. Like it's a head to toe situation. In the morning time, you can lay in savasana, which means lay still, and you could just like kind of lift up a little bit and do some crunches. Like right now, I could do crunches. Like even if when I'm doing the show, all I gotta do is like just push my stomach in. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's a minimal movement, but I can get to push my stomach in. Another way you can do your abs is if you in a chair, you feel like you can't stand a lot, you can you do leg raises. And then to like balance it, you could do like one leg at a time while you keep one leg up. All those things are like very, very extraordinary. Sometimes when I stand at like restaurants and stuff, the way that I used to deliver food or whatever, and I would like do kickbacks, side kicks and stuff like that. I do that in the classroom too. Like if I have to walk around the classroom a lot, I do that. I try to do a couple squats or chair poses. Like a chair pose, you can even do a chair pose in a chair. Just hold your hands out and lift your butt up a little bit. That'll get you moving. So y'all, look, I have flab. I think sometime last year I still got a little flab, but I took a job where I had to like do boxes and stuff. So when I was down on the floor, I just did like a crawl. You see what I'm saying? So they help my arms. So it's like today I need to start crawling around this house seriously because I just saw that arm. I just saw that fat. So it's like all that stuff is like, and I got like a lot of muscle too. So my arms are always big, but usually this is tight. So it's loose now. But yeah, I always have like a lot. I always have a big muscle. So I mean, for real, if it get tight, it's gonna be a big arm with a muscle. What else? That's it. I think that's all I could tell you. So like, yeah, if you're a heavy girl, as long as you moving or trying to walk somewhere, man, that'll take a lot of weight off of you in like a month or two. And so don't get discouraged because it's like just the movement. Make sure you lift weights. Some people try to tell heavy people like do a lot of cardio. The muscle will burn the fat too. And the muscle, since it's in your muscle memory, it'll like keep burning the fat when you steal. You see what I'm saying? So if you go to the gym, you can't make it do that 30-minute session, you do a 20-minute session, just grab some weights. Like if you feel like I can't move around, I can't do cardio today, hit them weights. You know what I'm saying? And so don't think it's like a situation where I'm too fat or whatever. Some people just don't do a lot of cardio. Like I don't like. I can walk and do cardio. I hate being on a machine doing cardio. So it's like, and I'm a fit person. Like I've always been like sort of a fit. I'm a gym rat for real. Even though I'm thick right now, I'm a gym rat. So like, what it is like you don't have to like cardio. Sometimes I don't like cardio at all. Like sometimes that's all I do too. But it's like hit the weight so you don't have the extra skin. So some people, a lot of you, and be like, and I've been like close to 300 pounds before for real, and I lost weight. So look, they'll be lying to you talking about your skin not gonna get tight again, all that different shit. Yes, it do. So all you gotta do is hit the weights. Don't just do cardio. Don't believe them. Don't like. Sometimes you don't have to go to a trainer. Like make sure you do weights. Like you lift weights. If you feel like you hate your thighs, hit them weights for them thighs. And when you add it, while you add it, you gotta do the front thigh and the back. So you gotta do the front and the back. When you do your abs, it's a belt. So your abs is connected to your back. So don't just think, oh, I'm gonna do the front part of my abs. No, you gotta bend your back too. You gotta do some Supermans to get the back of your back. Y'all understand what I'm saying? If you do the front part of your shoulders, you gotta do the back part of your shoulders. If you do, if I do, if I do curls, then I gotta do kickbacks. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it's like you always gotta go with both the front and the back muscle. Don't always use straight up weights. You can also use your body weight. Like you can do push-ups and stuff like that too. Like it's called muscle confusion. So when you go to the gym, I used to go to the gym. I used to go to the gym with nothing in mind. And I learned this from watching my boyfriend's sisters work out. I'd be like, this girl, look, y'all, I have always done like a regimen, a routine. I get to the gym with her. This girl, she had a Pilates string from the house. Look, I had a Pilates string too. She'll get my Pilates string. She'll be in there. She only do one set of stuff. Like she don't do no 3 sets or nothing. She don't lift no weights. Oh, to be happy on the floor. But what it was is like it was muscle confusion. So for her, it would work. You know what I'm saying? She a thin woman. She don't. She she always cleaning up houses and stuff. So she always physical. So it's like that's muscle confusion. So when I started reading up on muscle confusion, I said, okay, it worked. So I started working out with the ball. Most men that are like really in shape, they cannot work out with the ball. Use the bar because the bar can help you get like with stability. Like if you got issues with balance, like if you stand on your 2 feet and one of your feet start bowing out and shit like that, or if you look at your shoes and it's like you done ran down the side of your shoes and shit like that, that ain't because you big or nothing like that. It's because you off balance. So that then you start like using the bar to like kind of do like squats and stuff. You can do like a deadlift with one leg. That'll help you balance. So you start to like balance those muscles and those muscles kind of even out. What else can I tell y'all? Um I think that's it. It's just like I don't want y'all to like be discouraged at the beginning of the year and be like, I can't keep doing this. Lift weights. Use your body weight to do push-ups. Do some kickbacks. Do some kick outs. Do some squats. Do some deep squats. Do some short squats. The best squats, if you can't really bend your knees, do like a wide leg squat. And that'll get you to where you need to be. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like a lot of this stuff, like you just think about it, just start moving. Like it's not something where it's rocket science. If you got the weight on you, just move around. You don't have to always get a gym membership right away. I'm talking about for real. Make a playlist of like 4 to 5 minute songs and get to movement. And they got step videos online too. So it's like you can do step. Let me show y'all some real quick because I think I got a playlist of it too. Let's get started because I'm going too deep into this. Today is about the Enneagram. It is about your personality. I'm trying to tell you some stuff I should have told you yesterday. So let me go to YouTube first. Okay. So somebody saying that somebody messed my metabolism up. I don't know what they did. I just gained weight. Like if y'all look at the video from before they tried to throw me into the hospital to when they took me out of the, when I got out of the hospital, I started to gain weight, right? So this is what it is. My back, I moved to the shelter and I couldn't get to the gym. Like I had no gym. The gym was in Alton. So I was going to the gym every day and walking every day. So then after that, I'm sorry, I'm doing the Enneagram. You're doing the Enneagram test today. And you don't have to stay on if you don't want to, but it's just the Enneagram test. So I went to the gym. I used to go to the gym every day and I couldn't because I was in the shelter and it got like really cold that year. So that year was like 0 below and I couldn't, and the snow was outside and they were trying to murder me. So because it's it's a test for your personality. So they were trying to murder me So when I went to the shelter, I couldn't get to the gym. So once I'm sorry, y'all. Some people were asking me questions on something else. So when they were trying to murder me, I couldn't get to the gym. I went to my house and all this different stuff. So my back was messed up, and I kept telling them my back was messed up because they were trying to put some type of like something through the wall, some type of gas through the wall to like make my legs stop working. It worked on another lady. Like she ended up passing out at the Schnooks in Alton. Like she ended up passed out in front of the Schnooks in Alton. And I was on the bus and I saw her, but I thought she was lying because she ended up coming to the psych ward one day with me and somebody gave her a black eye. So they've been whipping this lady ass for real. So it was like, it's a white lady. I don't know why she doing that shit either. So anyway, my back ends up getting like hurt. Like it's like when I'm walking, my back starts hurting. And so it's like I just don't have the same get up and go. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And plus they've been recording me like they recorded me in Frisco. They recorded me in this house that they just tried to kill me in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every time I'm exercising, for some reason, somebody thinks that the yoga I do is just so dirty. I was practicing yoga 4 hours a day. You see what I'm saying? Walking to the gym, walking back. And so I don't know if I don't think it's my metabolism. It's just the fact that right now I'm just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't understand what's going on. I try to work out. I try to stay in shape. My back doesn't hurt when I'm working out. It just hurts when I'm walking. So I don't think it's my metabolism or anything. I just think that this person really does. When I'm in shape, he will come after me for some stupid shit. That's the same thing that happened in Texas. In Texas, I was walking a dog every day. I was getting so cute, y'all. I'm so serious. It was just, and I'm still cute. I mean, it's not that. It's just, I'm a very healthy person. So he didn't took everything that's healthy for me, he'll try to take it away. And you just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm talking about, and they will let him do it. So he's been using something to make them think that this is something that he has to do or something. It's like, you don't have to be in my life at all. That's racism. Like you are fucking with my civil rights. Like this ain't no shit you can do. I'm talking about he done done this shit 2 or 3 times. I didn't have to actually get up and leave because this person been stalking me like this. And it's like, y'all know my metabolism probably not messed up. It's just right now I'm not as active as I can be. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I mean, yesterday I thought about it. He'll come in here with this race shit. He using all these government weapons. Like usually my body will tell me, hey, just get up and do some yoga. I do. I wake up, I do yoga, I stretch, all that different stuff in the bed. I don't actually do yoga on the floor anymore. Y'all see what I'm saying? Then I get to the gym, he'll have some woman there to be in competition with me, another stalker. It's like we don't have to compete against each other. She'll be in there doing shit I've done in here on the floor. So you just like, if he got the right to watch me or she got the right to watch me, and then I go to the gym and they doing the same goddamn thing and I'm not doing what they was doing, it's just stupid shit. It's like, I don't want to do this shit with you. It'll be a young chick too. It's always somebody young. It's just like, dude, I'm 44 years old. I'm trying to raise my son. I ain't trying to go back in time and do shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like this person has messed up this entire area trying to fuck with me. And you just be like, nah, you on some stupid shit. I just can't, y'all. I'm serious. The shit be pissing me the fuck off. Nah, ain't nothing wrong with my fucking metabolism. I just ain't doing nothing. Okay, y'all. So I think, am I sharing? Yeah. Okay, so on YouTube, if you go to my page, which is Black Unicorns, I think, where's my, don't I have like a playlist? Where is playlist at, y'all? So you go to playlists, and then if you look, I got like a booty yoga playlist, but then I got like step there. Here it is, dance fitness. So I got a playlist for dance fitness too. I'm not doing the videos, it's somebody else. But like that's something else people can look at too. It's just dance fitness. It's an easy way to get in shape. So now let's go ahead and get started on looking at the Enneagram. Let's talk about it. Okay, the 9 Enneagram type descriptions. When you take your Enneagram test, it should tell you like what your numbers are, and it'll give you like it'll give you a circle graph, and you'll have like different things coming out. So one thing is like it's 3 different sections. It's the head. It's 3 different sections: the head, the heart, and the gut. And so I think 1 through 3 is the gut. It's the gut. I gotta look at it. So it's like so that's the first thing you're gonna look at, because that's how you make your decisions. And this is it. Like it's like that's like your main thing. So 8, 9, and 1 are the belly or the gut. And it's instinctual. You instinctually centered. Types 2, 3, and 4 are the heart. That means you're like feeling centered. And types 5, 6, and 7 are the head. So for me, like I'm gonna show you the Enneagram now. Okay, so like if we look here, this is what it is. So gut, directly engaged with the world, instinct to intuition, unself-conscious, immediate, practical, and direct. Head, observing the world, inner life, logic, reasoning, detail, future plans. Heart, reaching out to the world, inner life of emotions, memory, images, visions, and dreams. So the way my Enneagram differs from my personality or whatever is that the Enneagram just shows me how I'm making decisions. You see what I'm saying? It actually shows you like what type of leader you are, what type of person you can be, with all these different things. So when we go back here, that's how we looking at. So 1, that's a gut. So the 1 is the reformer. It's rational, idealistic, principled, purpose, self-controlled, and perfectionistic. So almost type A. Number 2, that's going to 2, 3, and 4. Those are going to be the, where was it? 2, 3, and 4 are the heart. So when you get here, 2, 3, and 4. So the helper, which is caring, interpersonal type, demonstrative, which is like probably like a servant leader, generous, people pleasing, and possessive. And that's it, because they selfish. If somebody puts time into you, it makes sense to help her, because if they put time into you, guess what? They want time out of you. The achiever, the success-oriented, pragmatic type, adaptive, excelling, driven, and image conscious. And again, this is oh God, I can't, if it's not me, y'all, this is still the heart. This is the people with the heart. So again, the achiever, a lot of stars are achievers. The individualist, the sensitive, withdrawn type, which means that they are probably an introvert. Expressive, dramatic, self-absorbed, and temperamental. And they selfish. So that's okay. That's the individualist. And again, they go with the heart, because they think with their feelings, okay? And then 5, 6, and 7, these are the thinkers, okay? The intense cerebral type, perceptive, innovative, secretive, and isolated. That's me. The loyalist, the committed, security-oriented type, engaging, responsible, anxious, and suspicious. Again, that's me. The enthusiast, the busy, fun loving type, spontaneous, versatile, distractible, and scattered. Sometimes. The challenger, the powerful, dominating type, self confident, decisive, willful, and confrontational. Not all the time, but yes, I am. The peacemaker is number 9, and this is the person that goes with the gut. Is the easygoing self oh wait a minute, 8 and 9 are both guts. Okay. So the easygoing, self-effacing type, receptive, reassuring, agreeable, and complacent. So 8, 9, and 1, they go with their gut. So that is it. So I'm an 8. Now, if I'm an 8, if I look at my test, 7 and 6 are equal, and 5 is less equal. So these are my wings. So I'm an 8, and all 3 of my wings are from the thinking side. So that means like that's what's next to it. So if we look at the Enneagram at a picture of the Enneagram. Okay, so here is the Enneagram. So here, if I take the test, I'm an 8, passionate protector, enthusiastic optimist, and faithful guardian. These are like really close to 8. So 8 is just a little bit above 7 and 6, and then 5 is just a little bit below. So that's an analytical investigator. So they would say 8 with 7 wings. Y'all see what I'm saying? So it'd be 8 with 3 wings, right? So it'd be 8, 1, 2, 3. So I got 3 wings. So I'm an 8 with 3 wings. Y'all see what I'm saying? Or 8 wings, 7 or something like that. So that's how they explain it. Like it's like that's what it is. It's basically that's what it is. So now I'm an 8. I also connect to an analytical investigator and a nurturing supporter. So that's something that's also part of my personality. I'm an analytical investigator and I'm nurturing and supportive. And that is true. All of that makes up me. So all of me is a passionate protector, enthusiastic optimist, faithful guardian, an analytical investigator. And then when you see how these connect, I'm also a nurturing supporter. So that's how your Enneagram works. So it gives you like 5 details about yourself. It could give you more than that because some people have like 4 wings. I only have 3. Like you can have so many wings. Like it'll tell you how equal everything is when you take the test. So it'll give you once again, a circle graph, and it'll tell you, okay, you are this much this much this much this much that. And then once you look at your Enneagram, just look at how your Enneagram connects. So I'm also connected to it. I'm an 8. I'm connected to a 5, a 2. And I could also be connected to a 4, an introspective individualist. You see what I'm saying? But it's really just like a 3-dot connection. And that's it. So that's all your Enneagram does. And it's like, it's such a great test to take because it tells you also how you think. Like I said, even though it's an instinctual thing for me, I also really do use logic to think things through because I don't want to be hodgepodgey. Hence the part of people using spirits and shit like that, and I just couldn't believe it. It's just like, if I don't see anything tangible, if I can't touch it, it does not make sense to me. I'm a realist. And so, honey, this realist is telling you that spiritual shit they do is the truth. That shit is true. So, everything 7, 8, what is it? 5, 6, 7 that's in my head, I think. So observing the world in a life of logic, recent detail, future plans, everything has to be concrete for me. It's not something that I want to be iffy about. It has to be concrete. So I think that's it for today. Just make sure you take the Enneagram test. And somebody was just asking what it is. For self-discovery and personal growth based on 9 basic personality types, the Enneagram accurately and clearly describes why you think, feel, and behave in particular ways based upon your core fears and core desires. So that's all it is. It's just how you think and feel. And so I think it helps you also appreciate the best things about you, your nuances, and all these different things too. So if you think about it, over this course, we've been able to look at our cultural iceberg, maybe discover what we can put on our cultural iceberg, because we still haven't got there yet, creating a cultural iceberg. And then we also get to, oh, my nail broke. Um, Creating the cultural iceberg. And then what else are we creating besides the cultural iceberg? Okay, we also did that. We did the MBTI. We also did the 16 personalities. And then we got a chance to look at the doshas. And now today it's just all about the Enneagram. And so how you feel and all those things, like who you are, really is something big for you to look at. I think in a few days we get into the cultural iceberg or the identity iceberg. So all these things will just help you see who you are on the identity iceberg. Once you know who you are, then you'll be able to also look at um other people and be like, okay, that doesn't bother me. That, I mean, it's for real. This is when you get to the point where this is actually should be part of Adlerian therapy too. Adlerian therapy is telling you, hey, look at something, and it's like, because it's not your business for real. Like, why would that bother you? What would this why would that bother you? And so you'll get to the point where it's like, now I see why. Because this doesn't fit into the basis of who I am or where I'm from. Like yesterday I did a joke about red beans and rice, and I was serious. Like, I'm not joking. Like, it's like, I am not into red beans and rice. I'm just not. And I don't feel that greatly, but like, I don't want to like put people down about it. But it's just not something that I would do. And so some people will feel offended by it. I was working at one job, and she had this lady would cook spaghetti, and she would actually put oil, like actual cooking oil, into her spaghetti. And so we would be like, wow, people dying because of soul food. We actually were cooking like Patty LaBelle before Patty LaBelle was. So we cook with a turkey leg. Like my aunt would season the stuff with a turkey leg. They wouldn't always use salt pork. They'll use a turkey leg to season the water. They don't use bouillon cubes. We go everything from scratch. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if we make any seasoning, it's gonna be from scratch. Okay. So I use bouillon cubes. I never seen a bouillon cube in my family at all. I started using bouillon cubes because I was dating an African man. And that's it. I have never in my life, and maybe I have seen one, but it's like, I ain't never seen no bouillon cube for real. I always see them season everything from scratch. So the turkey legs and the greens and stuff, like, we already put that stuff in there. So then what else was it that we do different? Like, we actually were already kind of cooking and eating kind of healthy. Like, my grandmother, for the stuffing, she'll like blend all the vegetables up. It'd be like 4 or 5 celery, carrots, like all that stuff, and she just mix it in with the dressing because we wouldn't eat it if it was whole. Onions, it smells so good. It was just like a parade, a vegetable parade. We always had apple butter and beets in the refrigerator, and that's how I have breakfast. I have toast with apple butter, and I have never met other people that eat like we do. And so it's just like, I don't know how to tell you. I don't know how to. It's like, I'm not trying to offend people when I say I don't want that, or I have never had it, or anything like that. It's just, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not, and I do try new things. One of the newest things I tried was a jalapeno jelly with some cream cheese and something. Like, it was delicious, y'all. It's not that I won't try anything new. It's just, when it comes to soul food, it's just already a menu that I would like to stick to. You understand? So that's it. It's like, I never want to offend people, but don't get offended by that. Because somebody's not trying to offend you with their diet. My family got offended. My mother got offended before because I told her the Hispanic girl was teaching me how to cook. And she was like upset about it. But it's like, for real, we cook differently than Hispanic people. So it was like, why would she be upset about that? Like, what would upset you about me taking a cooking class or bettering myself? It's just like, and come to find out, it's because then I would have a skill that they don't know about. And so then they can't stalk me the way they want to, or they can't use me the way they need to, and all this different stuff. So it's like, now it makes sense. But before, I was just like, I'm talking about, y'all, she would actually hang up the phone. You learn how to cook with them. It's like, yeah, I actually know how to cook, and I took a lot of cooking classes, study food and everything. And so, I didn't take a course. I just learned how to cook at my house. You know what I'm saying? I already got a degree, so I didn't want to go to school for cooking. But it was like that was like that's the basis of the food. I'm saying it's about food, but it's just like that's anything in life. It's okay for you to learn something outside of your culture and use it inside your house. They thought I was Asian at one point because somebody wrote down that we leave our shoes outside the door. Outside my door is a carpeted area, and it's right by my door. And we don't want to bring in any germs into our house. Okay? So, yeah, we take our shoes off as soon as we get into the kitchen. We don't, what we gonna make the carpet dirty for? Then I gotta clean the carpet 5 or 6 times a year. What the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Like, we clean our carpet too. Some people don't clean their carpet. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some things, it's just that's your culture. And so when you get to your identity iceberg or your culture iceberg, those are some things you should be proud of. I'm proud of my upbringing. I'm proud that I grew up in a clean home. You understand? My grandmother on my dad's side is a very nasty woman. A very nasty woman. And it's like the filth, it will drive you crazy. My aunt used to sit upstairs and just put her shit and her pee on her hands and walk around touching stuff. And it's like, I'm serious, like they are a den of just death. You know what I'm saying? You have to sanitize your entire self whenever you go around them. Like, they are some nasty ass people. And so it's like, when I think about my upbringing after doing my cultural iceberg, I was just like, I'm proud of what they did for me. I am very proud to be who I am. And so that's all this is just making it so that you understand how proud you are. You don't have to I put people down. I'm sorry I put them down. But I'm telling you the truth. It's just something I wouldn't be proud of. I would be very ashamed of what that woman put them in. Yeah, I'm talking about their house. I go in the bathroom. It's like a third world fucking country. And we was living in East St. Louis, Illinois. Everything in the house tore up. And now when I see when they possessed my mother and she kept trying to break all my furniture, I see why. She had come through. I'm pretty sure it was probably Phyllis. She would just push down. She would come to my house and just push her whole weight onto my chairs and break them and all the different stuff. This was before she passed away, before I moved to Texas. And I was just like, why is she breaking my fucking furniture? She was just sitting there trying to break my furniture the whole time, just pushing down, y'all. And she'd just be sitting there not saying anything. So somebody broke in my house when I first moved to Cahokia. She broke a chair there. Then I moved to Belleville. She came there and broke my step stool or something like that. I was just like, what the hell going on? And so you see, that's something my Aunt Phyllis would do, not my mother. That's how I know that she was the one of the people possessing people. So y'all, this stuff is real here. I'm not joking, but again, even with that, if you don't know yourself, that shit'll take you over because you'll be trying to figure out what the fuck going on. If you know that's not your personality trait, then it's easier for you to be like, hey, I don't do that shit. I don't know what the fuck just made me do that shit. I don't do that shit. So that it really does help you. If we about to go into spiritual warfare, because a lot of these people, they got spirits and shit here. You be just listening to these people preach about the shit. These people do the shit. Last night, that dude tried to do that shit to me. I walked past him. He tried to, like, make me say something that I don't want to say, that I'm somebody else. Like, I don't do that. We ain't playing them. I will correct myself in a minute. And all the videos I was doing, I was using, like, the wrong words. Like, I couldn't speak. I don't have any speech problems. And so it's just like, yeah, that's not me. You know, so it's like, y'all, I'm so serious. Please, please, please dig into who you are so nobody else digs into you. They will use you as a get out person for real. Make you into a fucking walking fucking dummy. And you won't know what if you coming or going. You ain't touched a drug in your fucking life. You wouldn't know if you was coming or going. And I'm talking about they be sinking into you too and be the lowest life form of earth. They be nasty ass people. They can't get nowhere because of all the shit they've been trying to do. You see what I'm saying? It ain't your fault. They'll see you done went somewhere. You done gone somewhere. They'll trap you somewhere. They done trap me here, y'all. Thinking they about to step on me to get somewhere. What fucking money you gonna get? They done stole all the devices looking for some money. What money you gonna get? They stupid. Anyway, that's it. It's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns telling you, please get to know yourself. Take the test, get to know yourself. Write it down, girl. Keep track of who you are. You don't even got to write it down because some of these bitches are still like Tabitha Brown and then go and make a whole company up 10 years later thinking she the shit. You see what I'm saying? Scourge, you're going to take her husband. Don't do it. Get to know yourself. Get to know yourself.